that I do want to make sure I bring out to our audience, that I've heard in everything that you've said. I mean, number one is the self-leadership. And even for people that are in leadership positions already, that are already in that place of leading, you do need to be able to have that self-leadership, which includes self-empathy, being able to have the self-reflection, which leads to self-awareness, which then leads to self-empathy. It's a whole thing. And it sounds like from what you're saying with talking about leaving the baggage at the door, that's very much what you're talking about. I mean, being able to work through this, it's not just so much that you leave the baggage at the door, but you leave it behind, because with an appropriate infusion of self-empathy, you can actually do that as a leader, so that you aren't always viewing it through the lens of whatever this baggage is. But there has to be a certain amount of self-reflection, self-awareness to self-empathy. And I mean, in martial arts, I'm sure that you talk about that to a certain degree as well. And the other thing I wanted to pick up on too, is that you were talking about, how there's a certain amount of connection and understanding. You wanted to bring this connection to other people. You wanted to bring this framework to other people. You're leading through your teaching. Yeah. And my listeners are really tired of hearing it, but I'm going to say it again anyway, because I'm just going to say it over and over. Empathy is not about feeling. It is about understanding and connection. There's 43 kinds of empathy. The feeling is only one of them. There's 42 beyond that. So through that teaching and being able to understand and connect with people, you were bringing your self-leadership forward in a way that other people could get a hold of it and use it to better their lives. The well-being, the emotional well-being.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, for sure. Well, that's the other reason why I like the framework, the M.O.R.E framework, M period, O period, R period, E period. Now, I will say, just so the listeners know, that's based on evidence. That's solid research. I didn't make that up. I actually jumbled it a little bit from Martin Seligman. He's the father of positive psychology, and his original framework is PERMA. And I think that's hard to remember. So, but the M.O.R.E framework essentially is those same elements, save one. I didn't include, because the A in PERMA is accomplishment. And I didn't include that because when I talk to a lot of people, I used to ask them about, so what did you accomplish today? And they would be like, I don't know. Like, didn't you celebrate that? You should celebrate that, because that's how we build our self-esteem. And that's how the next challenge that comes up, we have resilience, self-esteem. We have a knowledge that we can do that. So, celebrating accomplishments is important, but it seemed to be like the meaning, the optimism, the relationships, the engagement were much more important for me to focus on, because people need those things. And then the accomplishment comes later. If you're kind of thinking the way that I do, like on every Wednesday, which today, as we get off of this, I'm gonna have to go do it. But I have a what went well thing. I participated, and I want people to do it every day. But I figure, the middle of the week, Wednesday, hump day, it's a perfect day to kind of just go, gee, what was good today? What happened today, and why? Because the meaning part is so important. Why? Why is it that, like your work, why is it that you're doing what you're doing? I mean, that's so important, and people pick up on that. And it also makes it you able to get through those difficult times.